old JEB Stuart and his staff officer Major Heros von Bork never let their Civil War cavalry exploits interfere with their partying. Stuart's staff officer William Blackford wrote of von Bork, "He had a great facility in contributing to the pleasures of others in society." And also wrote Constant Carey Harrison, "To dance with him in the swift circling, never reversing German fashion was a breathless experience, and his method of avoiding obstacles in the ballroom was simply to lift his partner off her feet without alternating his step and deposit her in safety farther on." In fact, von Bork used to tell William Blackford in broken English, "Let us enjoy ourselves today, for we know not that we shall live until tomorrow yet." Everyone called him Fawn, and Major Fawn's broken English homilies, his 6'4" frame, plumed hat in battle, and gift for antic pleasures helped to ease and obliterate the strains and traumatic edge of war. JEB Stuart loved this guy because they were both vain, brave, well, alike in many ways. They were the rock stars and the daredevil pilots of their age, with young, blushing ladies swarming to them like butterflies or bees, and snipping off locks of their tousled hair and buttons off the breastcoats. Legends were born from nights like the one in September 1862, when Stuart left a ball early to go on a raid near Urbana, Maryland, and he got back by 1 a.m. and kept dancing until dawn. We are fortunate that the English war artist Frank Visitelli and Staff Officer Blackford preserved some trace of the most memorable time of Stuart's social whirl, that 1 month at the Bower near Leetown, Virginia. Fresh off the horrors of Antietam, Stuart's men dropped off the main line of retreat with Lee's men en route to Winchester, and they encamped at Stephen Dandridge's ancestral home for this month, a brief, shining month of music, fests, flirtation, punctuated by sudden anxious disappearances into the night by these saddled-up cavaliers, saving the last dance for Miss Pink Boatler or Miss Anna Perrin or Miss Nettie Lee, who all visited them. Yes, it was, Blackford wrote, the most remarkable combination of romance and real life that it had ever been my fortune to encounter. It included the time Fawn came down one morning, huge inside a pillow-stuffed nightshirt, complaining of indigestion over eating until another doctor or soldier extracted deer antlers, oyster shells, and even a pair of boots from his ailing friend. And there was the time that von Bork appeared on the arm of Paddy Bryan, appearing to be a voluptuous 250-pound date. The joy, laughter, and all-night balls and dalliances among the honeysuckle at the Bower ended October 8th, 1862, when Stuart's men saddled up for a final goodbye and rode 50 miles to their raid of Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, relegating this magical time to memory. Fawn, or von Bork, survived the war, and he lives today in books, as does Stuart, but who, because he almost always was the last to leave the field of battle, died of a gunshot wound. And the Bower, it's still owned by the Dandridge family, and it is where the echo of a long-lost party may still be faintly heard.